I pay my homage to the Triple Gem. Under the umbrella of Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, I really take this opportunity to thank our elders who guided me up to this level, and I'm very grateful to be with you all people who have assembled here to make my life this special. Basically, when we are struggling, Buddha is telling life is dukkha. So there is a counter sign of that also. That is one, if you just go by that dukkha, there is other side, other face of that. That sukha is also there. Now how this two things are really troubling us. Now how to find out that? Now in my case, I just start with one disclaimer that whatever happened to me surely may not be able to replicate with others. I don't know whether it may happen or not, I don't know. But still, the thing that happened has happened. How it happened, why it happened, that questions only questions. I can't explain to that what has happened. Just, from few weeks before Sir coming to this Australia, he was asking everybody, he is doing the TMI, he is doing that, and Veena is joining the TMI. That area is also doing something, and finally he came to me and he told about my also that I don't know what he's doing, whether he's following TMI or Buddha, or I don't know. Just it was such a pressure for me that I was not even knowing what to go to Australia and do what. I just wanted to go. That's all. Go to Australia, be with those people, and just come back. That was the only intention. Whatever, let anybody tell whatever it is. I was said like just go there and come. That's all my it was there. Even to be very frankly, the night before we boarded the plane, I was actually completely immersed in that videos, that politics and all those things. I was completely immersed in that, not even really bothered what I will do going to Australia. I don't know. Simply boarded the plane, came here, landed. The moment I landed here, started where all special things. I can't even tell how things come into place. I don't know. Started that night when we were here. The Shenil sir was telling about his experience. One special experience, what he was telling is that walking meditation is a very powerful method of doing the meditation by which is attainment accelerated from all the different stages and reached. That was his statement, when I was sitting and just listening, see, this what walking something they're telling, and so Villa sir was telling so much about Dhamma and all those things. Here I come, he's telling just walking you do, by walking you will get attainment and all those things he's telling. And you know, just that night, uh, after the talks were over, just 1 hour, Shenil sir guided us with the meditation, that 4 steps. I really just observed what he was telling. The 4 steps he tells is about sense organs, all these 5 sense organs. The second steps he tells about that sensation in the body. Third, he tells about that breathing, 3 breathing things. And finally, sticking into the one of the breathing techniques. Strangely, I will tell you frankly, strangely, the moment he started that first stage, you should understand about the 5 senses. What happened in me is really miracle, All my 5 sense organs got separated in such a way that I could see eyes, just eyes, ear, just ear, nose, separate, mouth, separate, body, separate, just 5 sense organs, physical sense organs separate, mind separates, as if I command my mouth open, ear shut, such power came. Oh, then as soon as he started that, in me it happened. He was telling just something that different thing. Then the next step when he came to that body sensation, my mind, what happened was just followed Buddha's instruction of separating the 4 postures: sitting, standing, walking, and sleeping. That only 4 postures in the body. So, my understanding, this is my understanding. He was telling about the sensation and all those things, but my mind was reading and making me understand like this: 4 body postures. And the third point, he was coming and telling about the 3 breathing, that is, observing the nostrils, chest, and abdomen. When I just followed that instruction, the whole body started as if breathing. And okay, there is no distinction whether I stick into the nose or to the chest or to the abdomen, that there is no difference I felt. That third step was over. The fourth step he came. Out of that, you choose for this nostril ito. And then my mind, these 5 sense organs when separated, the mind was waiting for that fourth order. As soon as he gave that fourth step order, my mind received in such a way that focus on the breath. As soon as he told the word focus on the breath, my mind ordered focus on the breath. So only nose activity is happening. Rest, seeing, just shut. Ears shut. This mouth shut. Body still. No other activity. Only these 5 sense organs are actually working independently. As per the instruction, we are just supposed to focus on the breath and be attentive on the breath. Rest of the five sense organs, we should be just aware. So my awareness is there on all the five sense organs. Focusing is on the breath, and it is going on. This thing happened. So I was very happy that whatever he is telling, my mind is doing in a certain way and achieving the result. That's all. Okay, I was happy. The night over, the very next morning is very that the walking meditation helped me. That was hammering in my mind. No, what is that secret that he is trying to tell, that walking is such a thing which is so powerful enough to, make the attainment so fast. So that made me, as soon as I listened to the instruction of walking, it was told, your eyes should focus just this much without wavering. My mind told the eye, don't move, just still. My eyes are still focus. It is not moving. How it is not moving, I just tell you. Then ears. If we normally have the tendency, if we try to listen to any sound, the eyes tries to go towards that sound and try to see from where the sound is coming, what is making that. In my case, I am ordering mind, you just don't, eyes don't move. Just whatever happening is on in the ears, it is happening. You are not supposed to see that. Just then two things are over. Third, breathing. Okay. Whatever smell is coming, whether the smell is coming from the grass or the water or whatever on the road, whatever is smell is coming or not, just observe the smell. Don't bother about whether it is a grass or then, no, I should not come and see that. Eyes should not come and see from where it is coming. Okay, so eyes are in the front, looking at the front, ears just listening, nose strict, only no smell, bother about smell, just that's all. And mouth is shut, legs are moving. So in such a movement, the legs are moving, the eye is not coming and see whether my legs are moving or not. No, 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 no. Your job is just to see the forward. Legs are moving on its own. Eyes are working on its own. Ears are moving on its own. All are moving. Breath, breath. Mind. Mind is just focusing on the breath, focusing and being attentive. So his technique is be attentive on the breath even while we are walking, not getting disturbed by anything what we are seeing, not getting disturbed anything by what we are hearing, not getting disturbed by anything that we are smelling, not getting disturbed by where we are walking, whether we are walking on the grass or on the road or deep, steep or up, nowhere, no disturbance for the focusing on the breath and attention on the breath. So the attention is on the breath, awareness, these five sense organs working. They are just working independently, coordinated. They are working. They are not disturbing each other. Eye is not disturbing ears. All are working coordinated. My system of walking meditation is pure. If you take the written words and try to find out, my practically is theoretically same. Such was my concentration, such was my experience. So after the first day walking, we came inside. And again, the same instruction started, that four ways of meditation. After that, I got a doubt. Should we? No, no, again, I told that mind just focusing on the breath. All the till now, that focusing on the breath is not going. It is simply focusing on the breath and attentive on the breath. Okay. Then I asked, after the session was over, I asked Shenil sir, "Hmm, are we, after focusing on the breath, what are we supposed to do about the awareness? What are we supposed to do about the attention? Is it separate or something like that?" He told that no, we have to balance that. Awareness and attention, we are to just balancing and keeping it like that, he told. So now that session, after that lunch, after that tiffin, he explained to me. During that time, some hindrances will come, disturb, and all those things will come. You should manage the hindrances and then come back to the breath. He was telling, okay, fine. In the after lunch, second that afternoon session when the meditation was happening, that strong focusing on the breath and doing that walking meditation and listening all failed. Now mind is somewhere, seeing somewhere, listening something, all haphazard. That afternoon meditation killed. It was simply killed. Immediately after that, I went to again Senior sir and told, "Sir, this is that just previously I was very attentive, very, very much on the track. Now suddenly this has happened." Again, he boosted me, telling, "Okay, this time I think Nivaranas might have overcome you. So you just neglect that." Then he gave me one positive point. What was that positive point was, see, once you try to balance between the awareness and attention, your attention should become more attentive and awareness should become more awareness. That balancing will just bring it into higher level. The neurons which are pulling you down will start cutting out and the mind will get elevated. So much elevated that piti will start coming. So now that one new word, that piti word, it caught. My mind caught that word piti. Okay, that means we are supposed to have piti when we are observing the with the meditation, that is attention and awareness, we are supposed to get piti. This is what I got concluded, and I also came to know that the mind gets elated after all this. That meditation, that one small stanza, etam santam etam panitam yadidam sabba sankara samuto. Now my question was, what is the relation between that stanza and doing this meditation? What is the relation? What is the meaning? I was not understanding. Is there any relevance for that small stanza to this meditation? I was not clear about that. So in my mind there is a question mark now. What is the relevance between this stanza and the meditation portion? That one question mark. First question mark. Second question mark. After this, yesterday, we were outside open air meditation. There, sir was coming and telling us in a different words. That one special word, watch. That watch came, and another two words, foreground, background. Now, in my mind, what is this watch? What is this foreground, background? And that Shenil sir is telling balancing. What is this balancing? What is this attention? What is this awareness? Is there any correlation between this? All the, today afternoon we had this lot of discussion on that. That confusion was there in me, that absolute confusion to such an extent that the tetralemma thing. Two arhants are there. One arhant is telling in that way, another one is telling in this way. Whether both are correct, whether both are wrong, whether somebody is correct, somebody is wrong. That tetralemma thing just struck. This is the second thing. That question mark was there in my mind. Then third, after we came inside, both people were just telling that we have infused this place with energy, and that energy is going to be like a shield and protect and all those things. And last one sentence was told: whoever is receptive will get received that and get benefited that. So that sentence again struck me. That means we are supposed to receive that energy. So that energy is there. So we are supposed to be receptive or take that energy. So now, how to catch that energy? This was my third question, which is in my mind. So these three questions, I went to my bed, slept. Before sleeping, all the three questions mark were there. Whether to, I just got confused between both of them. The technique of foreground, background, watching, that is one technique. This is balancing between attention and awareness. This is one technique. What to do? Who is correct? Who is wrong? Whether both are correct, both are wrong. Next day morning, we went to walking. There again, but my walking was very good. Focusing, just focusing. Ear, whatever it does, listen, not bothered. Eyes are not bothered about what ears are doing, but it is doing on its own. These things are happening. Came back. When came back to today morning, when we came back, sir just wished, how are you? Fine. No, that word, when he wished it, that lot of questions which were there in my mind just started crumbling. That is, something is going to happen. I felt that this three questions is will be something is going to happen. I felt that I came to this place and just about to sit. That time Shaniel sir was sitting here, and I asked him, shall I sit on the chair? He told, okay, you can sit on the chair. The moment I sat on the chair, and again the four steps, that is first sense organs, then body, then three breathing. As soon as he came to that final, just observe the breath. First question came to me. What Shaniel is telling, is it correct? Or what our sir is telling, Vilas sir is telling, is it correct? Which is correct? That question came to my mind because it is not allowing me to proceed further, because already I had experienced that good breathing. Now the question is coming and not allowing me to do. What I thought was, let me analyze myself and ask a question to my mind itself. Who is that? So immediately my mind, uh, Anapanasati Sutta came to the picture. Say there it starts, uh, Ananyagato, Dukkamulagato, Shunyadharagato, then Nisidati Pallavitam Abhujitva. That one word comes, Parimukam Satim Upattapetva. Immediately when that word came into my mind, Parimukam Sati, that Sati, Parimukam Sati, that very meaning is what these two people are telling. One about watching and foreground and background, and another balancing between focusing, paying attention, and this awareness. These two, both the meanings are same as this parimukam sati. That means whatever Arhants are telling is in accordance with Buddha's words. So Buddha is also told the same thing. That becomes like witness. Whatever they, that made me feel that these two people are not wrong. It is as per Buddha's words only. The moment I realized that Arhants cannot go wrong, we only understand it wrongly. So it is as per Buddha's words. The moment that parimukam sati word came into my mind, that sati blew my mind, and the whole my mind was completely filled with piti. Once that piti was filled, that satipatthana next further it goes, so satova asasati sato. I started breathing, mindfully breathing in, breathe out. The PT that was there in my mind just followed into my full body. Full bodies was soaked in PT. You know that word, full body is soaked in that PT. That that's Anapanasati Sutta is continuing. Immediately, PT is just engrossed my whole body. In that moment, I felt that really this is the jhana states what people are telling about that. That immediately that sutta stopped. My mind is telling, see, Buddha's words are true. It cannot go wrong. As soon as that thought came to me that Buddha's words are same as these Arhan's words, my further going into that sutta stopped. I felt very gratitude to the Buddha. Then I just told Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddha. And then Buddham Sharanam Gacha, Dhammam Sharanam Gacha, then Sangham Sharanam. The moment I stopped this Sangham Sharanam Gacha, my mind, the third question, what is that? Ekam Santam, Ekam Pantam, Yadidam, Sabba Sankara Samato. That Sabba Sankara means Samata. No. That literal meaning, that words is very, very suitable for this meditation. That question mark which I had there, now I am experiencing that Sabba Sankara Samato. Since the technique of shutting the all the sense organs, that technique was there in the first day, made this all the five, six sense organs Sankara Samata stop. The moment the Sankara stopped, the next step stops. That Sabda Sankara Samato, Patini Sadgo, Virat, Anathana, all the stuff. My mind just drifted. The moment, this Sabda Sankara Samata, it happens, we are mind, I'm just for the moment out of this world, out of this world. Immediately, the last word, Nibbana, is taken over. I am experiencing the Nibbana bliss into that Lokuttara, push. pushed into that Lokuttara. That pushing, the moment I was pushed into that Nibbanic bliss, that mind which is fettered, chained into this samsara, just opens up. The mind opens up. I could feel, that mind elevated. The moment that mind gets elevated, away the way Surya Sir was telling that we will get elevated mind. That experience I got it immediately, that much amount of burden, not whatever the little amount of burden, that goes away. The three fetters are broken out. The three fetters, that Sakayavati, Vichikicha, and Shilabha, so got broken, opened up. After that Nibbanic experience, I just opened my eyes. The moment I opened my eyes, the people I'm seeing myself, whether I am in India, whether I am in Australia, I am not aware. Just I am a living being. I'm seeing others, whether is a Persian, whether is a Chinese, whether is a no difference. Everybody is a living being. All just I'm not the joy, still not able to that release from the bondage of this rebirth to such an extent that even that little getting out of the three fetters is so blissful. I'm not able to control myself. The bliss is pouring out, pouring out. I'm not able to explain further after that blissful experience was over. That I could see everybody just living beings, no differentiation, no thinking of that person, this person, just living beings, no differentiation. So that much of raga and that much of illusion, that illusion, the Sakai illusion, illusion has gone, and that much of passion on the passion has gone down, and I'm just able to see, be with living beings, that's living beings, be just live. That lot of activities, just standing, sitting, walking, eating, just the flow of that life, that life flow without any, it's like, when we tell about the process, life is a process, if you can consider the life as a process, its flow is happening. Yes, life is a flow. It is happening. I am just as a witness. Be as a witness. Don't get involved in all the rest of the things. Just witness the things happening there as a process. Those everything has got still. Now I am not able to see my. If you want to explain it in another way, like default mode network, mentally default mode network where I but gets smashed up. Just my mind immediately got rewired, when I came back from the Levant experience. The mind just rewired. Everything is getting rewired, changing. I could see the changes there. Still, no passion, but all still is such an irreversible towards the stream, stream appears. Just the stream appears, and everything. The focus now the stream. No stream. Just be with this. No, don't think of any. Even the thoughts will not come. Forget about thinking. Thoughts will not come. The struggling which I was doing just to see the breath. Now there is no struggle for me to see the breath. It's happening naturally. I'm not able to differentiate much between people. Everybody is a living being. Even little bit of that gents, female, even that also has got subsidized for just all of both are living beings. There is no difference. Just everybody is doing their job, working, working. My mind was got still. There is no changes there. My brain has got rewired into this mode. No, this is irreversible. Now I am peaceful, no disturbance. Senses are not disturbing me now. Nowadays, senses are not disturbing me. If I just think a day before that mobile, now if I see, I don't know what is happening in that mobile. Really, that sea change, it catapults from the samsara to the other world. The catapult us to experience, that we don't we just catapult to once you find that the umbrella of the Masanda, the Dhamma, the whole thing is very, very, so after this, uh, substitute, I explained to both of them that so then the reflection, some things happen, special things happen. Again, it is to me and these things. Still, I just want to encourage new people also to understand that that's why I'm just telling you about this recollection of so say past lives, say after some life, some life, it happens. Without any intention for some people, you can see past lives, you can see so many things you can see. Now, in my case, what happened, I will tell you. Two, 3 points I just want to tell you. When I saw some previous lives, I was a good archer, you know, bow, archer. When you are a good archer, you are supposed to control the mob. But archery, some special things like just listening to the sound, you should be able to do that. But just wherever it is far away, you should be able to see that. That technique, some long past life technique that people subconsciously, actually subconsciously both things are there. That is like because some things like these hidden talents, that hidden talent was that one. The first night when Shani sir was explaining to me, and I was able to separate the five senses, separating this from the hidden technique. It has come out, and it has helped me in the accepting the senses, taking control of the senses. The next morning, I go to the walking, do perfect walking meditation without sleeping one breath throughout the walk, without sleeping in one breath. I could do the walking meditation without sleeping one breath. That Those, that energy, that technique came from my previous archery, came after helping me that control the walking thing, that Sabba Sankara Samato, still all my Sankaras in the senses to the Nirvana. When I came back, this technique is not good. Just hey, did it stop? Now, now if you ask me, how did you actually realize some, if you ask me to repeat it, no, I can't get it. It is crossed over that. So, to make it access, it just gone down. Even if I wish I can't get it out there, but it is not good. Job has to do that. Some cars push it to the corner, but the technique has done, but still has gone. Again, push me to the Nirvana, done, job done, job is done, skill has gone. No problem. My work is still like, I do not struggle now. Just, just like any other job. Sitting, standing, a job, going, coming, still happening. As long as I'm able to possible, it is come, it's a part, observing the part of me. That is how, after getting one experience with my marriage, because why this technique, why this sudden changes in happened because of past lifestyle technique came to, and this energy that are there, they are maybe the same place where this energy is there. I'm still there, utilize that energy. That energy has helped me. It's stabilizing me and putting into my right track, the right movement, whatever possible. It has done. The job is done. Now I am happy. Today morning, after this, so again put my there. Actually, was talking about actually, so my job is take care of that. Just as I feel what is some more experience and Australia and all those things. If you ask me, so one of my teachers, I studied in the campus, where maps are there, diverse and and the pictures about the Jesus and Christ and all those things, they are also pictures. Once the nun just out of I don't, she wanted me and told me, you know what is your name? I told my mom, what is the meaning of your name? No, that very word, I was engaged. My name, meaning of my name, I am not embarrassed. So one nun is asking me, This slide answer this slowly. I understand my question mark. Situation, situation, just satisfied by the it's done by purpose. And I got admitted into that college. I was a sales follower. So, so I was sitting so just discussing so seriously situation of most people situation not accepted and some people come to Australia using in the world. But many people are very kind of discourses. I am discourses related to simple discourses. So, my question is one is still so why is still following still mind still fine. I'm thinking about and sitting in the side seems strange. No, strange. System the mind is not ready to see things. So that I feel so much of purpose. It's a level by person not able to accept so many things. So something so accept so still so something some person some really some yes yes just just The same environment is elaborated, but it's sense that was teaching very, very, very amazing. It happens in the not just one night, split senses, splitting the senses. Someone actually makes sense. My person just makes sense. So just I know that especially at this point of time, they should do just listen to, just listen it. That's all. I think it's so frankly, the checking, right? I forgot I was just watching the video, just listening to them, supposed to make them. Next day, morning, I woke up, got the flight, and just landed. Something like some time, this, I've seen very nice, very nice. It's flipping, it's like it's coming into the fix. Yes, it's coming. It's nice. It's just, just, anyway, so, I don't think I so, just some maybe I that point of time, see, so strange, so strange. Yes. But he came and told came and told the story about guiding him that I should also go to school. And straight. So, no, no, he few days before my he and his wife came. But that's for something different. This is this. So just this decision. He said, I didn't know him. So, so he also asked me, do you feel like laughing at much? Much people agree. Few days ago, One will before I get out there, yet we do that discussion. Then I told them, we have to give up the back and say thank you. This future. Okay. So then I say time. Yes, I will. Please disagree. Sure, that in future. That she was there. She said that. So it's very good. Yes, I want to. She asked me, what can I do? Do anything. Just to do. So they go to ranch and came back to finished. With that I really wish to also get the spirit. She will everything that I need to challenge myself because I'm telling her Kannada. I don't know what all languages except for yes, no, the middle one is there. So the person's wife would become noble to her. That's good. That's happy and glad. And so I didn't plan this, but I was telling him that I should charge this completely that anybody coming, it's not today, any person, just lands here. That's it. It depends on that person how he picks it. I can say, to whatever extent, whatever possible, done. Sure that from that point, is like a house, the best side, this side to this side, the out here, there, wherever, they have the same energy field. No, 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 no. It's a cross. But here we have done that grid thing, so it passes through very nicely. This just after the just after it, yes, just change. Where is the passport? Passport, he has put the yes, he has put the Wi-Fi passport. So everything there. What is the passport? I'm sure this one was pretty to the meditation this morning. What we can share with my roommates. Oh, I felt this very, very cold sensation. I thought the AC was on. But we were sitting at your feet. With the limits, sitting in a chair there, but we sitting at your feet. And it's very close because I noticed. I think soon after that it's maybe that someone touched one and one is very like when you're it's really, really easy to it's easy to form. It's really is super, super, that's that. It's very nice. Sometimes. Realize, feel, person. It doesn't run complicated. we should all experience that so amazing thing. Nothing can match that. Everything is heated up. Everything which is yeah, uh, let everyone attain. Yeah, so I was just radiating metta this morning. My metta was very, very strong this morning. So that was what I was doing for pretty much the whole hour. You being hit from every direction. But the other thing I wanted to say is, and I said this before, the conditions are very good here, right? And with weed or whatever else, just the people that are here, conditions are very good. Now, we can only point and say, try this, but it's your efforts that will get you the fruit. That's what and Mrithyunjaya and say Mrithyunjaya did today, you know, and over the last few days, he really worked. Because every time I was looking at him, he was, if other people were talking, he was sitting there, you know, meditating, concentrating. I was walking, he was really putting effort. You know, I'm very strict, usually for a reason, because you have to put that time of effort to get that through. So, silence, observing silence. That's been, that's it. That's what I felt I love to cross into the back. So, please, like I 7 days left. The most of it is this enzyme prediction. So, I'm sure more progress. Also, make the most of the opportunity. It's very valuable. Yeah, that's true. And that's what I spoken about self discipline. You discipline yourself rather than somebody forcing you. Because this field is yours. You have to be yourself. Good, even more faster progress. It's good. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's really real. Yes. In fact, I asked him when he come to my home, so, your name is Mrithyunjaya. Since you're going to be deathless, that I have to do now is not there. I just remember the one waking me up from the slumber, you know, that were engaged slumberness when they it somebody that person should be and cannot be a simple person. She that one has really showed me and seeing my behavior, she has pointed out to me. See, this your name is that you are like this. No, that as if me no pushing it. That I really can't. No, actually, it was not my parents. Somehow I do now when I go back to my place, I'm such ways that I know that it was suggested my name. She, I myself was 62. She may be somebody. I just, because I know that person suggested my name. I go and have a great night. Very much, you know, coincidence. And the very May is chasing, I think, things around my name. The same name as brought me into a different thing as it is. No, that's one is. I think we should. Thank you. What's the point of doing that? It's an accident. Look at me. कुशलेन यं तं सन्तं पदम् अभिसमेच्छ संतुष्टो च सुभरो च अपकिच्चो च सल्लौकौति तन्तेन्द्रियो च निपको च अपगभ्यो भूतेषु अनुविद्धो न च बुद्धं समाचरे किञ्चित् येन विन्यो परे उपवदेयुः सुखिनो वाकिमिनो हन्तु सब्बे सत्ता भवन्तु सुखितत्ता ये केचिपानभूतति थसावात्मावरावा अनवशेषा ये घावा ये महन्तावा मज्जिमा रस्सकानुखतूला धिक्खावा ये व अधिक्खा ये च दूरे वसन्ति अविदूरे भूतावा सम्भवेशीवा सब्बे सत्ता भवन्तु सुखितत्ता न परो परं विकुप्येत नातिमन्येत कथचिनं कञ्चि व्यारोसना पटिघसन्य न अन्यमन्यस्य दुःखमिच्छय्य माता यथा नियं पुत्रम् आयुषा एकपुत्रमनुरक्षि एवंपि सर्वभूतेषु मानसं भावये अपरिमाणम् मिट्टं च सर्वलोकस्मिन् मानसं भावये अपरिमाणम् बुद्धं मदोचतिरियं च असम्बाधम् अवेरम् असपत्तम् तिक्तं चरन्निसिन्नो वा सयानो वा यावदस्य विगतमिद्धो एतं सतिम् अधिष्ठेय ब्रह्ममेतं विहारम् इदमाहुः दिट्टिं चानुपगम्यशीलवा दर्शनेन सम्पन्नो कामेषु विनियगेधम् न हि जातु गव्यसेयम् पुनरेति एतेन सत्यवज्जेन होतु ते जयमङ्गलम् एतेन सत्यवज्जेन होतु ते जयमङ्गलम् एतेन सत्यवज्जेन होतु ते जयमङ्गलम् साधु साधु साधु